So tonight I watched a movie that I should have watched 15 years ago, but I guess it did come to my hometown theater. Or looking at the release date, it might have, if it did come, it was the year I went to Scotland. So like we got movies in my hometown theater one weekend, and if you were gone, you missed it. Um, it sort of looks like it was probably in my hometown theater the weekend I was in Scotland. Anyways, it's Bonnie Hunt's Return to Me, and it stars David Duchovny and Minnie Driver, but then also has like the most amazing supporting cast, including Bonnie Hunt, David Alan Grier, Carol O'Connor, Robert Loggia, Julie Richardson, Jim Belushi, and I guess he's Jim Belushi, whatever, and Eddie Jones. Like, it's an amazing cast. It's sort of, I guess it was posited as a romantic comedy, but it's more dramatic than your average romantic comedy. Um, and it's about a couple played by David Duchovny and Julie Richardson, who are she works at a zoo. I think she's like a veterinarian at the zoo, and or a sort of doctor at the zoo, and he is an architect, and he's building a new gorilla enclosure for the gorilla that she has been teaching like sign language and works with. And I love gorillas. This is my gorilla Tom. Tom has been my best friend since I was 9, I guess. He's named after Tom Selleck because I was a really big um, Magnum PI fan as a child. And mountain gorillas were always my favorite animal other than cats. So, and my dad got me this for Christmas when I was 9. Which means this Christmas, Tom will be 20, and next Christmas he can finally have a drink. Anyways, so he's building this gorilla enclosure, and they go to an event to raise funds for it, and then she dies in a car accident. This is all stuff you get from the trailer, and there's also the plot. And at the same time, Minnie Driver's character is in the hospital, and she has had a bad heart since she was 14 and needs a heart transplant. And lo and behold, you know, the wife's heart goes to her. And then they meet on accident at the restaurant that she works at, and they fall in love because it's a romantic comedy. But then things get a little complicated when Minnie Driver realizes that she has his dead wife's heart. That makes it sound really like melodramatic, and it's not. It's a very grounded film with lots of characters who feel real. Minnie Driver's character lives with her grandfather, and he and his friends all run this restaurant that's an Irish Italian restaurant. And then Bonnie Hunt has her husband, who's Jim Belushi, and then all the kids, and David Duchovny has all these work friends, and all of the characters feel real, and all of their relationships feel real. I really liked that about this film. It also had a great soundtrack with like Dean Martin and Frank Sinatra, and sort of standards like that. You can't watch this movie and not listen to like Dean Martin immediately after. Look, Tom wants to be in the frame. Look, okay, so I told you about going to Scotland, right? Where is it? See that little rope right there? I put a baggage tag on him when we went to Scotland 15 years ago, and the tag sort of disintegrated over the years, but the little cord's still there. Did you ever read the Velveteen Rabbit, where they talk about how when all the velvet wears off of the rabbit, that he's real? Tom used to have a velvet nose, and his nose has rubbed off, so he's real now too. This is a really great movie. I really enjoyed it. It was shot by Laszlo Kovacs, who has shot a million films like Easy Rider and Five Easy Pieces and like all the great 70s films, everything with Peter Bogdanovich, like he shot so many great movies. But then he started doing all these like romantic comedies because he also shot My Best Friend's Wedding and Miss Congeniality. I don't know, all kinds of stuff. Uh, I recommend this movie. I rented it on Amazon. You can, I think it's for rent on like all of those services, Google Play, etc. Um, Strangely enough, on Amazon, the DVD costs more than the Blu-ray, so must be almost out of print. I'm thinking next time I go down to the ArcLight, I'm gonna go stop by Amoeba and see if they have it in like the $3 rack. Because this is one of those movies that if I had seen it when it was new in 2000, I probably would have seen it like 100 times by now. It's got gorillas, it's got David Duchovny, it's sad, it's romantic, it's funny, it's like everything you want in a movie. I'm not sure that if Bonnie Hunt has directed anything else, like movie-wise. I'm checking. Because I always loved her. She's good in Beethoven. She's good in Jumanji. She's good in Now and Then. She's good in Only You, which is another one of my favorite romantic comedies. Jerry Maguire, like, dude, girl's good in everything. Let's see. I don't think she has directed anything else. And then she had her TV show, which I don't think I ever watched. She had 2 TV shows. 3 TV shows. Wow. She had a bunch of TV shows. Let's see. I don't think she has directed anything else. That's a bummer. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, she's directed, like, she directed a bunch of episodes of her TV show, and she directed a couple of TV things. That's too bad. I really liked this movie. I feel like she's got an interesting, she's a really good sense of human relationships, not necessarily of the romantic kind, but just how people interact and how you are with your friends that have been friends for 40 years and that kind of stuff. It was just such a light, beautiful touch. Again, this is Return to Me from 2000, and you can rent it on various streaming services like Amazon and Google Play. And Tom and I both really liked it, and you should watch it.